They say that a budget is a moral document. And what they mean by that is that when we spend money, whether it's in our personal lives or collectively as government, the decisions we make reflect our values. And so if a budget is a moral document, then I'm afraid that Governor Corbett is sorely, sorely lacking in the area of morality. Because here's what the budget looks like. The budget gives $837 million in corporate tax breaks. The budget cuts $1 billion plus from public schools. The budget cuts over 50% from higher education. The budget cuts environmental protection. The budget cuts the Department of Public Welfare. The budget cuts everywhere where working families are concerned. That's not a moral document.
If they cut the money for local education, the school boards across the Commonwealth are going to have to raise taxes. And who's going to be paying it? Again, it's going to be you, it's going to be your neighbors, it's going to be your community. We are one. We are the ones who pick up, we're the payers of last resort. They're coming after us anyway. They're shifting it. And here's the thing. Who isn't paying? Let's look at that for a second. The giant energy corporations, they're not paying. The big retail companies, they're not paying. They're using the Delaware tax loophole. And I just found out that not only are the energy companies not paying on the gas severance tax, most of them are also using tax loopholes and corporate loopholes, so they're not paying corporate taxes.
We're here because we are fed up with what is being proposed. And I first want to start by thanking Keystone Progress for being the watchdogs, for being the watchmen and women as to how our money is being spent. And one of the things that we cannot afford is that public education be pretty much the sacrifice. Many of you, as well as I, are big supporters of public education. Not only did I run for that reason, but I also ran because I'm a product of the Reading School District. My family is as well, as many of you. And we know that right now we have a national mandate from our president and the Secretary of Education to reform and transform public education. We are in a global economy. We cannot expect our kids nationally to be able to compete in a workplace when the funds are being cut.
Last night I had the good fortune to realize someone had sent me an article written by Sharon Ward, who was director of the Pennsylvania Budget and Policy Center, someone the folks here know well, but just add a little shock to the numbers. She wrote in this article, if your family earned more than $33,000 last year, congratulations. You paid more in income taxes than 85% of Pennsylvania corporations. 75% of Pennsylvania corporations did not pay one dime.
We cannot afford, ladies and gentlemen, to accept this budget and take these cuts and still continue to provide this type of education. So I'm asking each and every one of you to become politically active, get to know your senator, state congressmen, state representatives by their first name, email, text messages, drop in and see them and let them know that you are concerned about the future of the city of Reading and Berks County. You're considered about a free and appropriate education regardless of their zip code.
Just to let you know, we are not alone. The stickers we're all wearing say we are one. As we're meeting right here, more than 100 of us. In Harrisburg, there are hundreds gathered, marching. Yesterday there were over 1,000 gathered at one rally, and then followed by Temple students with hundreds more at another rally. Tens of thousands of people are gathering all over the state for rally after rally saying no to these budget cuts. Hundreds of thousands of people are taking online and personal actions, and that's really, really exciting.